On October 4th through the 6th, 2013, a charity race called Champions Race for Charity will take place immediately following the Grand Prix of Houston. For the first time, celebrities, race professionals, and corporate sponsors will come together as one team for a great cause. Champions Race for Charity has created an incredible opportunity for corporations and individuals to take advantage of national marketing opportunities, meet celebrities, and enjoy an exciting weekend of auto racing. All of this while supporting a wonderful organization. The proceeds for this event will directly benefit the Texas chapter of the Paralyzed Veterans of America, one of the oldest and most respected charities that support our military and their families. The Paralyzed Veterans of America helps restore a meaningful life to our wounded heroes by advocating for better health care and benefits, career assistance, and adventure through adaptive sports. The PVA is committed to education about spinal cord injury and deeply invested in a cure for paralysis. Without the PVA, many wounded veterans would never again be a part of society, the very society and way of life we as Americans enjoy every day, the way of life they so courageously swore to defend at any cost.
It was the event of 9/11 that made me really want to go.
There is a price to pay for the freedom every American enjoys. Alan Babin and his family continue to pay the price after he was severely wounded in Iraq.
And so on March 31st, 2003, the 82nd was involved in one of the worst firefights they had seen since Vietnam. One of the gunners in Alan's company was hit in the head. At the time, there was no way to know how severely he'd been hit other than there was a call for a medic. And Alan left the safety of a covered position and ran through live gunfire, and was he himself hit. Alan's was an AK-47 shot to the abdomen. It grazed his liver, his pancreas, and his diaphragm. However, the firefight was so severe that Alan had to lay on the hood of a gun truck for over 3.5 hours because they couldn't get an air evac in. We got a call from the doctor at Landstuhl letting us know not to come to Germany because he was only going to keep Alan long enough to stabilize him and get him back stateside so that we could say goodbye to him. Six weeks after surviving battlefield wounds, while he was at Walter Reed, he contracted meningitis and suffered a stroke.
But Alan never gave up, even after more than 20 life-saving surgeries. 2.5 years after being shot, Alan was finally able to come home, but not to the life he left behind. After relearning how to breathe, speak, even move, Alan's light still shines bright in his eyes, in his smile, in the love he shares with his family.
I have not been able to get through a Star-Spangled Banner song without weeping since Alan was wounded, because I know somebody that they refer to in that song, and that it's the home of the brave, and I know one of them.
When you support the Paralyzed Veterans of America, think of Alan and the thousands of other brave men and women who have sacrificed so much. For it is through the Texas chapter of the PVA that Alan is able to live life to the fullest.
I'm sitting here able to talk with you because of the PVA.
I tell them we're a tough club to get into, but once you're in for life, and we're going to take care of you.
Founded in 1946, PVA is dedicated to serving American heroes, veterans who live with spinal cord injury and disease. The goal of the PVA is to improve the quality of life for these veterans through advocacy, support, and sports and recreation. It was through the Texas chapter of the PVA that Alan was able to go skiing during their annual Winter Games.
Nice job, son.
I asked Alan what he had enjoyed the most about the clinic, and he said, for the first time since I was injured, I felt normal.
Texas chapter president David Fowler was injured following a rough parachute jump. It was when he attended the PVA's wheelchair games for the first time that he rediscovered his own life.
I remember rolling through there, the people cheering, all the other athletes, and as soon as we got into the stadium, I immediately knew I belonged.
Paralyzed Veterans of America is the only nationally chartered service organization that does not receive government funding.
All the income that we receive is donor-based. It comes from the kind heart of simple, everyday Americans who want to help promote what we do for veterans.
Daryl Wilson, state treasurer for Texas PVA, was injured in Croatia in a helicopter crash.
You're not just helping yourself, you're helping America by helping our veterans who fought so hard.
More than 73% of every penny raised goes directly to helping veterans. Services include promoting wheelchair access, providing specially equipped cars and vans, organizing athletic events, and showing veterans how to get more involved in their community.
It's so instrumental is just getting a veteran out of the house. There's all types of activities that our veterans are not partaking because they feel they're not part of society.
If there's life after an injury, we do the same things. We just do it sitting down.
You could never, never, never give up, ever. You always got to strive for what you set out for.
How do you quantify or put measures on an organization that helps give us back our dignity?
How much is one person expected to give? How much can Americans ask? And yet, if you ask, these veterans will tell you they still have more to give.
Every time I see a flag, I see America. You get a feeling, I did something so that flag can still fly.
As I roll through the airport and people say thank you, I often reply back, no, thank you. It was both an honor and a privilege to do my part.
Before my injury, I looked at my flag in my country with pride, thinking I'm a part of something. Now I look at it and think, and I feel strength. Look what you could put me through, and I'm still standing strong.
These brave men and women would never say that America owes them a thing. But their suffering is real. Their conditions are permanent, yet their love for their country remains. And if you ask them, they would do it again. They would relive their tragic event because that's the amazing courage and loyalty they possess. It's a call to duty that, thanks to them, the majority of us will never have to answer. The PVA needs your support to help better the lives of these wounded veterans. And Champions Race for Charity is an exciting opportunity for you to get involved. The Grand Prix of Houston will return to Reliant Park on October 4th through the 6th, 2013. This 3-day event is a world-class opportunity to demonstrate your charitable efforts to an expected 200,000 local race fans and an untold number of viewers watching on ABC Sunday afternoon. If we as Americans could just imagine for a minute what it's like to be confined to a wheelchair, unable to move a muscle, or missing limbs. These are real people, real Americans, true patriots defending our freedom. Let them feel your gratitude for their sacrifice. You can make a difference. Get involved. Become a sponsor. For sponsorship opportunities and more information, please contact Greg Grant at ggrant@effort.com or call 281-810-8603. You may also visit our website at championsraceforcharity.com. Immediate donation opportunities are accessible by clicking on the Donate tab.